everybody, Steve back in the kitchen, back home. Just came back from a trip. And the ravishing Mrs. Ritter, my producer, is filming. Hi, how are you? You glad I'm home? Yeah, no, that's nice. So we got Isabella coming home. She's on her way. She's probably about 30 minutes out. So what we're gonna do is make one of Bella's favorites, one of Arlene's, one of your favorites too, isn't it? Thai chicken soup. Yeah, Thai chicken soup. That's the plan. A lot of this came from the mother-in-law. We did one of videos with her making the Thai chicken curry. So this is the Thai chicken soup. It's great soup. It's got we're gonna serve it over rice, jasmine rice, which we got cooking out too. So all the directions are down below. Most of the stuff you can get from Whole Foods. We'll talk about that as we get into it with some of the ingredients that I never heard of, but the Thai people use. So let's get cracking. Be right back. Okay, so here's a shot of the ingredients. See all this here? So some of this stuff, like I said, I've never heard of. I just don't know what it is, but what we got here are Kaffir lime leaves. Now these you can pick up in Thai stores. If you know a nice Thai lady, you can ask. They usually have them. This one is from my mother-in-law. She also gave us one of these plants. This is the plant that you cannot kill. I mean, I don't know. We probably this one that we have, we cut back twice, I think, to a stick, and it's come back with a vengeance. So anyway, these leaves here, probably about a handful of these. We're gonna like squeeze them, crush them to get the oils coming out of them. But they smell like lemons. They're Kaffir limes. Galanga root. It's like ginger. It's a little milder, I think, the way it kind of smells. And then so we got a couple of ounces of Galanga root. And you can also get this in Whole Foods or Thai store. Ginger root as well. Probably an ounce or so of that. You can see how much. And this is lemongrass, which you can also get at Whole Foods. Probably 2 stalks cut up in little pieces like this. All that gives it a nice citrusy lime taste. Got some cilantro that's going to go in as basically a garnish along with some green onions. It's about 8 stalks of green onions that's going to go in as a garnish with fish sauce as well. So that's the fermented fish sauce. I've got 3 lemons that I'm going to juice. And as a hack that my producer, the ravishing Mrs. Ritter, likes to do, she likes to cut the ends off of a couple of the lemons and toss that in the soup. Gets a nice lemony flavor. Now these are the bottoms of the green onions, and she also likes to toss this in. She did this last time and said it was like the best soup she ever made. So I'm gonna try this time. I'm excited to try it. I've also got 4 cloves of garlic that I need to finish prepping this. That I'm gonna mash first, and then just to kind of express the oil and just kind of cut it up. And that's gonna go in as well. So, yeah, that lime, Kaffir lime, we've hauled that thing around for years now. Like I said, it's basically the plant you can't kill, but you can find. Usually, you go into like a Thai store, you find like a bag of them, bag of leaves for sale. Works out nice. So, and I've got you're gonna have to get yourself a BOP. You know what a BOP is? You know what a BOP is? That's a big old pot, because you're gonna need a big old pot to cook this in, because there's gonna be lots of liquid. And this freezes well, doesn't it? Can you freeze this well? You ever freeze it? I'm getting a head shaking from the ravishing Mrs. Ritter. Not that it doesn't freeze well, because she doesn't really know, because usually it's all gone in like a couple days. So, and then we got this nice Kirkland chicken stock as well. I'm gonna start with 3 quarts and see, because a lot of this is pretty much TLAR cooking. TLAR. You know what TLAR cooking is? No? That looks about right. So that's a little bit of that. So we'll see how this goes. And then in the directions, again, down below, we'll see how this goes. So let's go ahead and add this to the BOP, our big old pot. I'm gonna bring this to I'm gonna add this chicken stock. I'm also probably gonna add a little chicken bouillon as we go along here a little bit later. We got 4 chicken breasts. After we get this in here, we're gonna cut up and we're gonna add to it later. So 3 quarts, we'll see. And then you'll see me look at the camera in a questioning manner. And that'll be the reaction of Mrs. Ritter. You're telling me if that's TLAR or not. You remember what TLAR stands for? Yeah, you do. They can't see you nodding your head. You excited about Bella coming home? Yeah? No, now you're saying no. Oh yeah, you nodded up and down. All right, how's that look? Does that look about right? Okay, so I got a yes. So I'm gonna add, I got my juicer, expressor. No, that's not gonna go in. Okay, all right, we'll come right back and start tossing stuff in. So, okay, so back now, got straightened out by the ravishing Mrs. Ritter. I got the correct way to do this now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our Galanga root here. So this is just goes right in, right? Okay, she's helping me out here. All right, there it is. Gonna add our ginger. That's gonna go in as well. Add our lemongrass. That's gonna just toss that on in. Now, again, the life hack here is to take these lime, Kaffir lime here. Give them a good squeeze. Give them a nice squeeze to crush them up a little bit to get that nice oils going. Is that enough? Yeah, okay. That's gonna go in. I'm gonna add some of the tops of the lemons here. That's gonna give us an extra bit, or you could go with the lemon zest, that's fine. Gonna put the garlic in. That's 4 cloves of garlic, crushed and then sliced up, and then the ends of the green onions. Okay, all that goes in. Give it a nice stir. Do we need a spoon here? What should I use? Spatula or wooden thing? This? Okay. Give it a nice little stir. I'm gonna bring this to a boil and then back it off to just a real low boil. Just looking for a nice little simmer. Just kind of help reduce it a little bit, really get those flavors going. Mix together. All right. So there's that. Now I'm gonna let this cook for half an hour. All right, get all the flavors all mixed together, and we're gonna add our chicken in. So we'll go cut the chicken up, and we'll be right back. Now, we just had a big discussion because Arlene's filming this, and it was like, okay, are you filming now? You got to give me a head nod. You got to let me know when it's going, because working with the team here, and we just had that big discussion, and I'm just teasing you a little bit. You're not mad, are you? They can't see you doing that. Okay, they got to know. They got to get the feedback that you're not mad. All right, so this has been going for probably 30 minutes, 35 minutes or so. Let's give this a little taste and see how this is going. So, yeah, so it needs a little bit more chickeny flavor. And so we've got this better than bouillon, chicken bouillon. This is probably about tablespoon. That's probably maybe 2 tablespoons. 1.5 tablespoons of chicken bouillon that's going to go in here. I'm going to mix this up in here. Stir that in. And so the longer you let this go, obviously, like anything, you kind of slow cook it, the better it is. We cook this covered, keeps the heat in, gets a nice low bubble. And also, to try to keep a lot of the liquid in. Don't want to cook it all the way down, but stirring that bouillon in is going to give it a little bit more of a chickeny flavor. And so we'll put the top back on. Cook this for a little bit longer, and then we'll add the chicken's all cut up. See the chicken over here? Chicken's all cut up over here. Cut them up in, small cubes, cube them up. We'll add the chicken here in a little bit. And once we add the chicken, let that cook another 10 minutes or so, and then add our lemon juice, and then we'll get cracking. So, and Bella made it home. That's her coughing walking out the door. So stand by, we'll be right back. Okay, so this is 4 chicken breasts, basically cubed up in little pieces. You can cut them to your, what size you're looking for, but the smaller you cook them, the quicker they'll cook. I'm gonna add these in. It's gonna cook until it's done. It should be about 10 minutes or so. But basically however long it takes to cook. Now, obviously they'll turn white when they're done. We're gonna add those in. Bring that back up to just a simmer and let them cook. And then we'll come back, and the last little bit is gonna be adding the lemon juice. So we'll be right back. Okay, so chicken's been going for about 10 minutes now. Now we're gonna add, this is the part I messed up earlier. So we wanna add our lemon juice now. Okay, so instead of juice from 3 large lemons, we're just gonna go with 5 tablespoons of lemon. The fact that we added those lemon ends, I think, is gonna make it plenty enough lemony. So that's 5 tablespoons of lemon juice. And it goes. And then I'm gonna add, one thing we're gonna do here is add 1 tablespoon. This is fish sauce, okay? This is the fermented fish sauce that goes on a lot of Thai dishes. You can get this at Walmart. This is the good stuff here. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon. Now, here's the thing, is you can add more to garnish later. So this essentially is the soup right here. So I'm gonna stir this in, all right? And we're gonna turn off the heat. Now, you see all the little stuff in here? It's up to you. Like I was talking to the ravishing Mrs. Ritter just a second ago. So you've got like these lemon ends, all right? That's your choice if you want to eat that or not. I'm not gonna eat that. Some people will eat the lemon, the lime, the Kaffir lime. Some people will eat those. Arlene, you like to eat these, the Galanga root, the ginger. The ginger gets nice and tender, and you could eat it or not. Or you could just go with the chicken and the juice. My mother-in-law likes to eat the lemongrass. That's plenty of fiber, believe me. And that gets a little bit that's probably a little bit, I don't care for that. But it's up to you. You can eat this lemongrass or not. But you see the chicken's done. And it's ready to go. So I'm gonna turn the heat off. We'll let this kind of sit for a little bit. Add it to the rice and we'll plate it up. We'll come right back. All right, moment of truth. So this is jasmine rice cooked in the rice cooker. I'm gonna ladle this out on here. So you keep it on like real low to kind of keep it hot, but I'm gonna ladle out some soup. Now it's okay if you get like those pieces on there. Like I see the lemongrass and lemon, I just kind of pick those and put them off to the side. That's okay. I'm trying to get some chicken here. There we go. Lots of soup with it. All right. And then I'm gonna garnish it a little bit. I've got some cut cilantro. You can do that or not, it's up to you. And then I've got some of the green onions as a garnish. There we go, and cilantro. And if you don't like cilantro, don't add it. We added the 1 tablespoon of fish sauce and thought that was enough. So there it is. That's our soup, and I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna get me a spoon. Here we go. Ooh, hot. I'll put it right down here. We get some cilantro and rice and chicken and a little bit of soup on here too. Here we go. Oh, that's good. If you're in parts of the country, it's still a little cold. Here in South Carolina, it's starting to warm up a little bit. So, but this is great soup for a cold day. So, Bella's gonna like this. She just came home from college today for spring break. Her voice is a little crackly. She was doing a big project and working hard, so this is gonna be good. Anyway, sounds good. You like it? Yeah, good. So, hope you enjoy it. Try it. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below with all the, you see all the directions and the ingredients down below. And I hope you enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up for the video. Thanks, and we'll see you next time. Over now.